retired trader. When the time comes to buy, you won't want to.
霍华德·马克思表示，投资成功的关键在于反人性，即克服想退缩的本能，并在别人最不想买入的时候果断行动。
You have to be clinical. You have to observe and without emotion, understand what's going on and what the implications are. And of course, what I call emotion is part of what's called human nature. If you succumb to human nature, it tends to get you to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. I came across a great quote within the last year from a guy who's a retired trader. When the time comes to buy, you won't want to. and that encapsulates so much wisdom, because what is it that causes the great moments to buy?
It's probably the point of lowest consensus. So, but when most people don't believe, would be the time that the price is going to be the lowest, right? It's the time with either the most uncertainty or the most pessimism or the most fear, most conservatism. So you also want to be all those things.
What causes those things? You're talking about the manifestation. What's the cause?
Bad news? I don't know. Bad events.
Bad news, either exogenous or or in the economy. Faltering corporate fortunes, declining stock prices, widespread losses, and a proliferation of articles about how terrible the future looks. So that's why you don't want to buy at the low. Who would want to buy under those circumstances?
Right.
And so you talked before in your introduction about zigging when others zag. The only thing I'm sure of is that if you zig when they zig, you're not going to outperform.
Do you still feel that fear, like when you know you're supposed to buy, do you still feel fearful, or do you feel like, nice, hello, my old friend, I love this emotion, this is what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's not easy, but you have to know, you have to do it. If you think about it, the fortunes of companies and the outlook for companies doesn't change much. And I'm writing a memo about this that'll come out one of these days. And what changes is how people think about what's going on and think about the future. And so what changes is the relationship of price to what I'll call value. Sometimes they hate them, sometimes they love them. When they love them too much, you should expect them to probably go down. That sounds like a bull market or a bubble. And when they hate them too much, you should expect them to go up. That sounds like a bear market or a crash. And so you have to do the opposite. And the same developments in the environment that affect everybody else will affect you. You're subject to them, you feel them, you read about them, you hear about them, everybody tells you how dire the outlook is. And, it's hard to ignore them. But you have to do the right thing in the face of them. In 1998, we had the Russian ruble devaluation, the debt crisis in Southeast Asia, and the meltdown of long-term capital management. And one of our portfolio managers, who was young, came to me and he said, I think this is it. I think we're going to melt down. I think it's all over. I'm terribly pessimistic. I said, tell me why. He went through his reasoning. I said, okay, now go back to your desk and do your job. A battlefield hero, and I don't want to compare what we do to being a battlefield hero, but a battlefield hero is not somebody who's unafraid. It's somebody who does it anyway. And that's the way you have to be.